Hi everyone, I am Katie, the Crafty Blog Stalker. We are going to start with our beads and our fishing line. So I'm gonna move everything else out of the way for now. So the first thing that we want to do is string our beads onto our fishing line. So I've actually got a piece of felt right here, which I'm gonna pour my beads out onto, which will just keep my beads from rolling all over the table. And to get that started, I'm gonna take one bead and I'm just gonna tie a knot around that bead. Nothing super fancy, just right over left, left over right. And then that will keep all of the other beads that I put on this string from falling off, because that would be counterproductive if all of our beads fell off. So now I'm just gonna take that fishing line and string all of our beads. Last bead right there. Oh no, that wasn't the last bead. I've got one more. Last bead. Okay, so we have strung all of our beads. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take our string of beads and actually just follow the grooves of our little turtle and put those beads in all of the grooves. So I'm gonna take one of my glues, my E6000, and I'm going to start by doing the circle around the turtle. Oh, and to start off, I got a big old globby gooby mess. That's what happens when you first open a container. Should have known better. That's okay. Okay, so we're just going to put some right in there along the groove. And then take our beads and put them in the groove. Kind of push it into place. Push those beads into place, rather, right where we want them. Now this is something we kind of have to be patient with, because if we move too quickly, then those beads will, they'll fall out of the groove where we want them to be. Woo! And then we drop it. So our beads are right there where we want them to be. We're gonna push them into the glue. And then we're going to pull that string out, and the beads are going to stay right where we want them. Isn't that cool? Okay, so now I'm going to just add a little bit more glue. I'm gonna go all the way around. We've almost got the main circle of him done here. And you just lay those beads right in the groove of the turtle. And now we are going to do the outer little pieces, where we're only gonna have like 2 or 3 beads per. I'll try and keep my head out of the camera. By having those beads strung on that line, it really does make applying them so easy. You don't have to use tweezers and apply each little bead. They all just go right in line, right where you want them to. Okay, now I'm going to start applying the beads on the inside of his shell. Just doing the same technique that I've already been doing. Clean up my tip there a little bit. And quite honestly, if you make a little bit of mess with the glue, it's okay, because we're gonna cover him up with other stones as well. So it really is okay if you get a little bit messy there with the glue. Just gonna keep those beads right in that groove. Just pressing it into place with my finger. You can use the little wood sticks if you'd like, but glue doesn't scare me. And then you just pull that out, and then just glue it, or push it back into place with your finger. For the next step, I'm going to take all of these little mother of pearl pieces that are this gorgeous aqua color, and they have this like just shine to them, that mother of pearl shine that is just so pretty. And they come in all different sizes, and that is going to be perfect because that means we are going to be able to put those stones in every little nook and cranny on the shell of our turtle. So to do that, I'm gonna start at the top and just kind of work my way down. To do that, I'm gonna take my E6000 glue. I'm almost done with this tube, but I have a second tube, so we are totally good. And I'm just gonna fill a whole section with the glue. Squeeze that in. And then this is where your craft tweezers will really come in handy, because it'll be so much easier to pick up those stones and put them into place with the tweezers. And it helps if you have a pair of tweezers that really open up nice and wide. And then you just pick up each little stone and you put it in where you need it. Really quite simple. It's really quite handy that there's so many different sizes. Okay, so got our first section filled. So now I am going to just keep moving around. Oh, this is the last stone. So important. The last stone in place. Yay! Oh, he's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna put him over here. I love this turtle, this cute little slowpoke. This is such a fun kit, and he is just darling. How can you not love? I have named him Gus. How can you not love Gus? I want to thank you for joining me today. While you're here, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming tutorials. And as always, you can find me at my home base at thecraftyvlogstalker.com. Thanks everybody. Bye and happy crafting.